All right, ladies, so now I want to show you how I pack for my skincare class with my car, and then we're going to go ahead and set up inside. The first thing I want to show you is the bags that I use you can get from MK Connections. You received this brochure in your welcome packet. I just want to let you know. But one thing I want to remind you, let the profits from your party treat you to the things that you will get inside of this brochure, okay? So here's the inside trunk of my car. I like to carry my product inventory with me, so after I'm done with the appointments, I can come out and bag up their orders. So I keep my product that I'm going to take to sell at my parties in these bags on the right-hand side of my trunk. And then everything that I'm going to take inside the hostess's home, I have here. Now, I personally like to carry the 2 bags that you can get together from MK Connections. You may either have these 2 bags, or you'll probably be using your starter kit bag until you get these. All right, so now I want to show you what I have inside of my bags that I take in the house. First, in the big bag, at the top, I'm going to have my money bag. Now, inside your money bag, this is for your individual consultations. I have sales tickets in here. I have profile cards in here. And then, of course, you need your calculator. The handy dandy one you can win from Mary Kay, of course. So I have all this and extra pens in here. Make sure you have some change. Then also in here, I have the trays that you need, just however many ladies you need to set up for your trays and your mirrors. I have all of my lip gloss samplers together in one bag. Kind of my dash out the door, my cream eyeshadows, concealers, mascara wands, applicators. I usually demo from mineral powder foundation, so just in case anyone wants liquid, I'll put liquid in here. In my satin hands bag, I have my satin hands and satin lip set. Then I have my Diva bag on its side, completely filled with full-size products, so we can present that at the end of the class. And then the other things that I have in here, my hostess packets, which we'll talk about in our coaching segment, extra lookbooks. I like to keep a foundation comparison chart, which you can download from Mary Kay in Touch. And then, most importantly, are your set sheets. You want to have at least 6 to 8 copies of these. You can use them in sheet protectors or laminate them. We'll pass those out at the table close. Make sure you have some new consultant agreements. You never know when you get a new team member at your party. I also like to keep the latest copy of the Applause magazine. And then I have my silver tray that, of course, you can get from the dollar store that we're going to display our products on. So that's what I have in this bottom case. Then in my top one are all my products that I'm going to use for demo. So I have my facial cloths, my clean mineral powder foundations. I have some extra cotton balls. All of my mineral powder foundations, no particular order. I just dump in here all the products that I may use or someone may want to demo. So that's what I have inside of my bags. Keep in mind your bag could be set up different and it doesn't have to look perfect. The only thing you need to take in is your purse and your starter kit bag, or the 2 bags that we talked about. We don't want to look like the bag lady. We want to make our job look easy. So let's go inside and set up. We're inside now, and I want to show you how I set up. I like to set up in 3 main areas. The area where you're going to do the presentation, your individual consultation, and then a few things that I put on the kitchen counter. So first we're going to start with the presentation. And when you walk in, make sure you greet the hostess, thank her again, and ask her where she would like for you to set up. It's real important. Now keep in mind, she may have you in the dining room, the kitchen, family room, living room. Even if she doesn't have a table, it's okay. The ladies can just hold the trays on their lap if they need to. So we're set up here with 4 trays for 4 guests. So you have your tray, your mirror, your face case with your insert, a profile card, and a pen. And then I like to set up my demo display tray, where you can get from the dollar store, like I mentioned, your silver tray. Add some pebbles in here. And what I include is the Miracle Set, your cleanser, your moisturizer, your day or night solution, which did come in your starter kit. We've got the microdermabrasion, which is my favorite, the firming eye cream, and the foundation primer. So we'll be demoing some other products, but I will be squirting them on their hands. So this is what I put on the display. Now, inside of our face case, I want to show you what products I squirt in the tray. And the number 1, I have our 3-in-1 cleanser. And number 2, I'll have either the day or the night solution, whichever you prefer. And number 3 will be the moisturizer. And then in the second row, and number 5 is the satin lip mask, and then the lip balm. So those are the only products that I display in there. I want it to look simple. Now, keep in mind, as your guests are coming in, they can fill out their profile card. You can be matching up foundation conversation and doing satin hands. Just make sure you're greeting them with a smile and chit-chatting and getting to know them. So let's move to the next area we're going to set up. The next area I like to set up is near the kitchen sink. I'll have my satin hands so I can be doing the demo when they're walking in. And I like to keep my mineral powders here because it can get a little messy, and as they're coming in and I'm matching them up, I will go ahead and actually pre-fill their brush. So when it's time for the powder foundation, I am ready to go. I shake off the excess and I'll have this here. So as they come in, I'll pre-fill these up. I have my facial cloths here, and so it just kind of makes the presentation go a little bit smoother. The third area set up is the individual consultation area, and so this is very important that you meet with each woman individually. So the hostess will pull out the refreshments, you'll meet with each one, you'll ask her feedback, take her order, whatever she wants to take home with her, you'll book her second appointment for her future party, and then maybe even give her some information about the career. So these are the items that you're going to want to have at your individual consultation. Your money bag, which we talked about, with your calculator, sales tickets, and your change. Your date book, so you can book those appointments, and then even a lookbook just in case you have to look up some prices, and most importantly, your hostess packets, and we're going to be talking about the contents of that in our coaching segment. So those are the 3 areas that you want to have set up.